Hello, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to my assignment presentation on case studies in project management. My name is Mohammed Abdi Hafoug. Let's start with the purpose of the assignment. And the purpose of this assignment was to enable a student to practice the skills acquired in project management for the last 2 years. The core line outcomes is to demonstrate project management approaches to fulfill project goal, business initiative, and overcome challenges. The second outcome was to initiate discussion with sustainable thinking skills to handle the project case based on the project management practice in the 21st century. Third was to understand project management plan. And the background of our project is the project we'll be talking about was implemented by NIS Foundation in Somalia, East Africa. So NIS is a Norwegian organization that had established its presence in Somalia in the late 2011. And it has implemented several projects, mostly development projects in Somalia. And the background of our target location is in Kismayo-Mogadishu Highway. Kismayo is the third largest city in Somalia, while Mogadishu is the capital city. So our target location will be the road between Kismayo and Mogadishu, which is a critical commercial and logistically artery that links Kismayo seaport to the small villages northwards, such as Yontoy, Bule Godud, and beyond. So then the bush clearing will improve the security along the road for the users and provide labor opportunities for the local people. When the road is safe, accessibility becomes very easy for the people living. So our project will basically focus on bush clearing along the road between Kismayo and Mogadishu. And we will be using a labor-intensive approach where members of the community will be working as cash for work. And the steering committee will have a role to solve any disputes raised in the selection process or at the work. Participation is open. Any person willing will be accepted. And the only condition is that the person should be from that community. The labor force to include members of all ethnic groups from the town area. And then participants must be aged between 18 years and above. Vulnerable and single-headed households with economic low income will be given preference during the selections. Yeah. And we will be tackling some aspects that we learned in project management. The first one is communication management. And effective communication is significant for managers in the organization so as to perform the basic functions of management. So with greater stability through increased legitimacy of Somali authorities and sustainability of project outcome is dependent on changing the perceptions of communities of both the government and also their own potential role in contributing to improving stability and development opportunities. We are still in communication management. NIS will assist the authorities in coordinating the timing and content of public message to maximize their visibility and help them communicate their role in the project. The most important things this project is being implemented is we want to give the local authority the legitimacy and trust from the communities that they work for. Furthermore, this will help develop messaging that highlights the collaborative nature of the local authorities and community stakeholders' input in project identification, plan, and implementation. So, without community participation in projects, then you have planned to fail. The other things that will be very important in this project will be stakeholder management. NIS recognize the importance of involving the local community in project implementation. That's why we need stakeholder engagement, especially when we're talking about the stabilization projects in conflict zones. Its subsequent activities, part of the purpose of engaging local communities to enable the local administration to obtain confidence and trust from the residents. Next is in procurement management, which is also very important. Procurement management ensures that all items and services are properly acquired so that projects and processes can proceed efficiently and successfully. So we'll be, when we're talking about procurement management, we are talking about how much and when and what means each of the materials and services that this project requires will be obtained, the types of subcontractors, and how procurement will be coordinated with the project schedule and budget. Project schedule and budget are very important when we are defining procurement management in project management. The other thing is risk management. The principal risk management concern in the prevailing environment in areas of operation in Somalia today is welfare of organization staff, where we have militant groups, where we have people of different interests. The welfare of the organization staff is paramount. In order to ensure the safety of this personnel, we monitor the situation very carefully and adapt strategies to any expected or actual context change. We need to be ready, especially where the environment keeps on changing, where the environment is unpredictable in Somalia. We have two biggest hurdles of the project that this project might face. One is ensuring long-term sustainability of implemented physical infrastructure means extremely complicated in Somalia because of security. Yeah. Sustainability, when this project finished, will it continue, will it last? So that's the main hurdle projects face. Second is security. The road beyond Mogadishu and Kismayo is not that much safe. So we fear for the safety of the staff, safety of subcontractors, safety of the labor incentive approach where members of the community work. So if we only overcome these two hurdles, then the project will be 100% successful. As I conclude, in the risk, as we pointed out in the risk assessment section, security is an obstacle in most of the recently liberated regions in Somalia. So as the NIST Foundation, we came with strategies to prevent major incidents happening, which might affect the staff, our subcontractors, and all the people who work in this project. Thank you. That's all. That's the end of our presentation.